Hey guys!
We're here today to check out a band that we've done on this channel once, many moons ago, and I actually think we did it on Patreon. We not even did it on the channel per se. The name of the band is Persefone. This is their latest video single. The name of the song is Merkabah, and they're from Andorra. I'm saying with my Portuguese accent, Andorra. Now, I wasn't really sure where Andorra was. Do you know where it is? I know it's in Europe, but it's actually in the Iberian Peninsula, which is where Portugal resides. So I went on Google, typed Andorra, and looked at the map. It's a tiny little speck of dust between Spain, and I mean that with no disrespect, but it's a tiny little speck of dust between Spain and France, like a dot.
Yeah.
In between those two, I had no clue. I honestly, I didn't know. So I learned something new today, thanks to these guys. You know what I mean? How many metal bands are in that country? I mean, the country's freaking tiny.
These guys are probably the only ones.
They're probably the only one.
But there's so many countries like that could have they're like one metal band.
Dude, on the Wikipedia page, the country is zoomed in because otherwise people would think that it's just the line that divides Spain and France. So they had to actually zoom in to show you exactly where the country is. It's got to be one of the smallest countries in Europe. I think smaller than San Marino.
Probably.
I'm almost sure smaller than San Marino. All right, anyways, Persefone, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, let's check this out.
This cruel metamorphosis, you reborn. Believe.
that it? Yeah, that's it. All right. Wow. All right, you want to go first?
Dude. Oh, fuck. Where'd you say they're from again?
Andorra. I'm singing with my Portuguese accent all the time.
You know, after the video started, I thought to myself, I'm like, what is a smaller country? And then, you know Sheriff Tiraspol?
No.
That's in the Champions League. Sheriff.
Oh, Sheriff. Are they from?
They're from Moldova.
Okay.
But they're actually not from Moldova. They're from a smaller country, I think near Moldova. But they're in the Premier League of Moldova.
Oh, okay.
So that's a small
so,
country.
so they're so small that they don't even have their own
League.
So they have to play in the Moldovan league.
I think so, yeah.
Wow. And I don't know about Andorra though. They're really tiny. Maybe they play in the La Liga in
Probably.
Spain.
In like the other tiers of...
Yeah, maybe like they have a club or something in one of the smaller tiers of La Liga. La Liga Dos. I don't know.
That's most like what it is. It's a team funded...
Okay, but we're not here to talk about footy. We're here to talk about...
I don't know, man. I wanted to talk about footy a little bit.
Okay,
you know,
so
it's always nice
you
to
talked
talk
about
it.
Sheriff, so let's move on now.
But damn, man. When I started off with those clean vocals, I'm like, wow, his voice, like, he has a really, really good voice, and it wasn't a beautiful like sound. It wasn't like Leprous type beautiful, but it gave me.
But there's a lot of similarities.
But hold on,
Okay.
hold your horses, cowboy.
All right.
Hold your horses. It didn't give me the same beautiful sound like I hear from Lepers, but it gave me that warmth that I get from listening to Leper songs. That's what it gave me. It gave me some comfort, and it gave me that cozy warmth I get from Leprous, the vocals. And I'm like, fuck, please keep him for a lot of this track. And I think that's my one pet peeve about this track, is that he's not in a lot of... He's there.
It's quite a bit. Are you kidding me?
But I was... Listen, when they had him with the harsh vocals...
Oh, that was really good.
I was hoping they would do that more.
That was really good.
And I was sad that was the only one, but leading up to it...
They needed more.
Exactly. Leading up to it, I'm like, fuck, when are going to either put them together or have, very melodic... Because they were having melodic stuff, but it was with the harsh vocals. I'm like, listen, right now, the warmthness I'm getting, I want some melody, but I want those clean vocals to come through.
They were very good.
And serenade
Very good.
me. And they didn't fully come through by themselves with the melody, but they had the harsh vocals on top, which, to me, I'll take that. I'll take that because they balance each other out, but I heard more of him than the harsher vocals, so I still got some of what I was wanting there. Nothing bad to say about the harsh vocals. Those harsh vocals are really, really good. Perfect. They were different. They were like a screaming type.
But they worked well in terms to make the song a little bit more coming to life.
Yeah, they
right?
weren't very deep, harsh vocals.
If it was just those clean vocals all the way through, it starts to become a little bit harder to tell the forest from the trees. I feel like it takes a little bit of the impact of how good they are. The only thing I'm with you that I would like to see a little bit more is the two combined.
Yeah, because it was cool. I like those, very stripped down parts, whereas clean vocals and, some guitar. But if you take one of those away, not the first one, obviously, but you take one of those away and you add what you did with the harsh vocals, perfect.
Yeah, but having said that, it's still perfect the way
It's still perfect the way it is, but I was really wanting more of it because it sounded so good, and with the melody and everything that was going on, with even the harsh vocals adding onto it, I liked the kind of, the contrast between both. And I felt it was that was the peak of the song.
And let's remember this. He's not just singing. He's playing guitar.
No.
Yeah.
Is he guitar player?
The clean vocals.
I thought he was when I saw, I thought he was the keyboard guy.
Oh, I thought he was the guitar player.
Well, they were wearing the same beanie.
They were the same beanie. Both had a beard, so
that's what I was thinking. But no, I'm talking about the keyboard player. He was wearing a beanie.
He also had a little bit of a beard.
I think, yeah.
Same as the guy singing. But so is the guitar player. So I'm thinking they're. Well, now I'm curious to see who's.
I mean, all we have to do is go back a little bit.
But let's not forget to piggyback on your footy reference. The guitar player was doing some incredible tiki taka during that solo. I mean, that was like some Xavi, Iniesta, Messi tiki taka, Barcelona in their prime kind of shit. That was fucking incredible. Like, I really enjoyed that. And the thing that I enjoy the most, like everything that you said, I really liked. I'm going to add a few things, which is I love the fact that the keyboards play a role in the song, but not an overpowering role. They're there to create a little bit of an ambiance, but not really to dictate the sound. It's not like I'm listening to freaking Casios going on from the beginning all the way to the end. No, like the emphasis of this song is on the vocals, is on the drums, on the guitars, and then the keyboards are just there to kind of like compact the sound a little bit, like, you know, fill in all the blank spaces, create a little bit of an atmosphere. And I love that. I love the fact that it's not taking away from anything else in the song. And right now in the world of metal, more and more we're seeing the keyboards coming in and just completely like overpowering everything, and I'm not a huge fan of that. Sporadically, yes, but overall, no. But the thing that I take away from this song, outside of the incredible vocals, both the clean vocals were just phenomenal. I think you said it all. Like, I just really love almost the peaceful nature that they came, but they felt very organic, very natural. Like, it didn't feel like forced.
Like I
it
said,
just felt very good.
They didn't give me the beauty. I'm talking about like hitting those high notes.
No, it doesn't have that despair that you get out of Leprous, but there's a little bit of warmth. The warmth is the same.
The warmth is the same. The warmth
is the same.
Yeah.
I agree. So, but having said all of that, the thing that I take away from this song the most is that while being a very proggy song, it doesn't come across overbearing. I'm not a huge prog guy.
Yeah, it didn't feel very it wasn't losing me at any point.
No,
I felt like I was on the trail throughout the song.
I'm not a huge prog fan. I like it like here and there. Yeah, in small doses.
I think it's getting to the point where I'm actually liking deathcore more than I'm liking prog.
Me too. I'm on that boat. I'm on the same boat as you. Sometimes prog loses me because it goes like down these rabbit holes, and I'm not taking anything away from the quality of the musicianship.
It's just that we're not smart enough.
We're not intelligent enough to really grasp it. So it kind of loses me. It's like listening to I don't know, what's the name of the guy on the wheelchair that died.
Stephen Hawking.
Thank you. See, I had to do that for you to know who I was talking about. It's like me listening to him talking about like space aerodynamics. It sounds super interesting, but after 2 words, I've tuned them out.
I'm lost.
I have no clue what the fucking guy's talking about. You know what I mean? So prog to me is a little bit like Stephen Hawking. I feel like it's super intelligent, but I'm just not intelligent enough to really grasp it.
Yeah.
So this song, while having a lot of prog elements in it, they didn't bore me to death with it. The heaviness of the song, everything else, the atmosphere of the song, all of that kind of mixed in with the progginess of the track allowed me to really enjoy this song and not feel like I was really like carrying a load all the way through it. So to me, that's what I take away from this. For me, prog has to be kind of like in this format where you have like heaviness, you have this, you have that, and you pack it all nicely, and then
it's able to keep me on the track.
Exactly, and the progginess is not overwhelming. It doesn't become douchey to the point where I'm like, fuck, here we go again. Okay, we know you can play guitar. Like, fuck, I don't need all of this. Can we just get this foreplay is really irritating. Can we just fucking get to it?
Get to the good stuff.
Yeah, give us a breakdown or something. You know.
That's what it was though. It was kind of like foreplay, but it was good foreplay up until when the 2 vocals came together.
Yeah, it was perfect. It was good
foreplay.
Yeah, it was the right amount.
The right amount of foreplay.
It was the right amount of foreplay. So I really enjoy this. All right, guys. Thank you everybody who voted on Patreon. This was one of the highest voted songs this week. So this one and Lord of the Lost, they finished like neck and neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, neck and neck, the 2. So we decided to check out both, and good thing we did.
Yeah.
Good thing we did. All right, guys. We'll see you at the next video. Take care.
See ya.